Welcome back. In the previous part, we took out Sigmund. I'm sure Randy has a few words about it. Your uncle was every bit as strong as I expected. No kidding. I was only able to hold out against him thanks to your help. Honestly not sure if I'd win again if there was a round 2. Don't call him the Red Ogre for nothing. You know, he's the strongest Jaeger out there, so he earned it. Still think we can take him again, as long as we combine our efforts. We have you on our side after all, Randy. Feel like it's me who's got all of you. All I can do is keep showing off the new place in life I've found. It's the best way I can pay respects to my old man, my uncle, and everyone who's taken care of me over the years. I'm never going to stop having your back, Randy. Thanks, my man. All I can do is keep showing off the new place in life I've found. It's the best way I can pay respects to my old man, my uncle, and everyone who's taken care of me over the years. I feel like that's the same. Yeah, because this is where I feel like, because the next one's clearly going to be like Arios or something, right? So, in my head, that's going to be related to, Doodles. It's got to be a Doodles situation. Because I was thinking, like, to myself, like, there's no one in here, actually, like, that I need Doodles for. And it's like, wait, no, McLean makes sense completely with Doodles. So what's up here? I was hoping it was going to be straight into another domain, but we can't be that lucky. Okay, nothing special around there. It's a way out there, but it's like, I'm like, what the hell? Be very, very careful, and then I can avoid the enemies. Some way up there. Need to go out to come back in. Question is like, how much of this is this in-out stuff? A dragon! Oh no. If it touches me, I'm dead. Hate those things. I hate those things. That's not what I wanted. Those things are annoying. I'm going back, because I feel like I've missed something. It's my own fault for doing that as a result. It's just completely my own fault. At least we get to face an enemy we haven't faced yet, so... There we go. Don't have to do too much, just... Like here, it's like, I feel like I need to go back, like, I feel like there's somewhere down here. Why should we go all this way like there's nothing? Let's go up to this shimmering light tunnel. It is just for this, isn't it? There's gonna be monsters appeared. Oh no. It's got these things, so you can see how I'm going to handle this, which is get rid of these ones over here as quickly as possible. Just dig yon. If they touch you, you're dead, so it's like... Stop spawning back up nicely, that's good. Amadeus. This series set my path in life with its incredible focus on attention to detail. I was led to finding a community, a group of friends and passionate fans. Together we made 2 wonders we can be eternally proud of. NB. Yeah, you guys should be proud. Done a fantastic job. And Divine Goldias. Yeah, that's the ones you're wearing. No. Just not worth it, just not worth it. Right. So... I almost waited a bit too long there, didn't I? We need to get back on course. Where we should be. How did I miss that? If Doing the right thing was easy. It wouldn't be heroic. If heroes were common, they wouldn't write legends about them. True, true. And watching Tio there. Okay, so where are we going here? Again, it's like I can avoid the enemies like I want if I just take it a bit slower. And I don't have to panic and worry. Let's go up here to get away from you. I want to go back down because I feel down is the right thing to do, but... Well, that was silly. I can probably have it before it does anything. Ooh, like that one I was shown, because it's like, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay. From Zero to Azure, this has been an unforgettable journey. It was fun at times, and most definitely stressful at times, but still, thank you for supporting us. Met the world and changed mine. WW. Wold Wales. Oh, is this just heading to that? I don't like these little lunges they do. It's just, it doesn't feel fair. I need to heal up Randy. I know, fellas, but you know. Monsters appeared. Oh no. Venus Bell? Trails means the world to me too. I'm grateful I could share my world and my favorite story in it with you. Thank you for giving us a chance. DST. And let's see about what we just got. Venus Bell. Next meeting after using ours. Okay, don't I already have that? It's like, It's like, can't put another one there, can I? It's like, no. Because I've already got the other bells. It's like, there's nothing really I could do there. It's like, it's a bit of a pain. Would have been nice. Would have been nice. Is there nothing else down there? Is that was all for that? Is there anything over here? Yeah, I already checked it, okay. Turn away. Oh, I'm facing the wrong way! I mean, who got destroyed then? Someone got destroyed as a result of that. It's like, oh. No, it's just... Alright, then we're fine. Weird. Like, someone got hit. I need to go back and check my log, my recording. Let's see what happened. Ooh. Exit attack it. 60 of 61. Ow! She groaned. Still pain be damned. She could feel her Genevieve. And on the floor to her right, she saw the chest she had spent weeks carving, hoping for her return. So you did get it. Yeah? Okay. Just keeping an eye on Tio more than I am Lloyd. Like, more carving a path of where I want Tio to be at the time when I'll be nearby, sort of thing. This is like, we'll now sneak back around. Okay. And they said Crossbell would never be localized, but you shouldn't believe everything you read on the Orbital Network. Again, changes its meaning now we know what happened. So it's like, will he spot me? I don't know. Got a smirk on my face from that one. Hello! Let's see what happens with these guys. I mean, these guys in small numbers have been okay, but it's that case of like, how does that work with everything else? So these could be fairly okay. The cold Gehenna, because we rarely see these. Mainly my fault, you know. I'm the one who decides, I'm not gonna do it. Okay. Your health isn't high enough at this point. Let's go burst. That's cool then, so we should be good. Just accept you like we did the others, and we're all good. Because the poison breath, not really that big of an issue. Like, it really is like these big guys are not a problem, it's the little ants around you. Okay. There's an elevator back as well. Which means... Aha. Takes us all the way back there. So there's got to be a domain pretty much coming up right away, right? Right? Like, why would it provide me a way back otherwise? Doesn't make sense. We should have 2 more domains, in theory. But based on what like they've been saying and stuff like that, there should be 2 more. Okay. Can I go off over here? Nope. What is this place? Looks like we've reached the end. There we go. Same pattern again of 6. That gate likely leads to another domain. With another seal up there too. Then this domain must belong to... Arios. Thought so.
まさかあの戦機を破るとはな。もはや初めて会った時のおぼつかなさはなさそうだ。言葉は無用。我が領域の果てで待つ。
So, just him left. Since that day, Arios has been the standard the SSS has held itself to. When you put it that way, crossing blows with him may have been inevitable. Yeah, maybe. Never forget that day he rescued us, as we were trying to protect Ryo and Anri in the Geofront. Looking for some payback? Let's go. Arios is waiting for us. Right. Time to do this thing. Let's go. Ooh. This very much reminds me of, there's a lot of monster chests. Anyway, Domain of Penance. It reminds me of, areas in Zwei 2. Is this a... McLean's Domain. Is this some kind of prison? How many burdens is he shouldering? Too many, that's for damn sure. Red Ogre put us through hell, but what Arios is shouldering is a much different kind of burden. This might rival our battle against the Steel Maiden. But we can't turn back now. We must overcome this, to take Kia back, to bring the truth to light, and to fulfill our promise to Shizuku. We will overcome the Divine Blade of Wind's domain. Lloyd. There's a yellow one.
ついにここまで3年前のあの日にたどり着いた 兄貴、待っててくれ。あの日の闇をきっと照らし出してみせる。
Alright. Monsters appeared. It'd be interesting if there's no monsters in here and it's just in the chests. It's actually just Unleash Randy. We've seen this so much, it's like, come on.
よし、やっ、
行きます。はい。
俺の番だな。
Still freaking impede will impede.
気合を入れろ。
There we go. Level up those.
悪くない。
Ooh. I don't know. Seems to me like 8 blades, 1 leaf would be more impressive. I suppose? It does seem to be like... Oh. It's like, there goes my thought process there. I was going to be like, it does seem like it's just... I don't think your faces. I was going to say that it's just the chests. Which would have been... Oh my god. Yeah, I was going to say like the enemies are just in the chest, and that would have been interesting in of itself, like some kind of... Every like hardship is behind like a chest or something, like it's locked away, that type of thing. But nah. Why is he the Divine Blade of Wind? Because he's Arios. I'm sorry, that was pretty McLean. Door is sealed shut. Okay, so we need the keys to get... Where's the bridge down? Okay, so that's the key we got there. I don't know if you're going to be one of the ones that lunges at me and cheats. What the hell is that? I don't want to face the enemies because it's sort of like this one, for instance. I feel like we're going to face them in the chests anyway. And I'd sooner show off the chests. $61? No, 61. But I couldn't wait till midnight. Genevieve replied for a fit of giddiness. She lightened her hug, but only so she could plant a long overdue kiss. I've missed you. Oh, I love you so much, Jubilee. Trails in the chest, part 2. End? What does that mean? Why is there a question mark? Is there more? Is there going to be more? Okay, I'm assuming I flip this and that's going to change the bridges. Yeah, okay. Turn away. And slow and steady. That's just very wary, like, go away. Where's this taking me? Okay. Monsters appeared. See, now I can view this chest. And see how I want to do this. Like that feels better in terms of like showing off the stuff. Even though it's just going to be that, and then I'll skip it because we've seen it so much. But still, at least we get to see the end this year. Good job. Timed you. If you think you're feeling betrayed now, just wait until you find out how many dinosaurs are in dinosaur. Dinosaurs are in dinosaur. I don't know on that one. Someone explain to me, please. Time's got to be action, right? No, it's cast. Okay, so let's go there then. Okay, there's the ice thing. Uh-oh. Obviously, I still need another key. Which I assume is the one from up here. Monsters appeared. Goldia key, there we go. Damn, I was one dungeon away from talking chest retirement too. Ah well, sucks to be you. We're in. Okay, so I'm assuming. slow. 11 months ago, the SSS gained its foremost rival in Arios. It's only fitting they'd have to overcome him to see this story through to the end. You can do this. Can I, though? Every time they say it, it's just sort of like, I don't know. What if I can't? Monsters appeared. Mjolnir. Lloyd decided that after all of this, he would take a fishing trip on his new boat, the SSS. Oh dear, oh that thing's coming for me, I saw it. Evasion 10%. There we go, that's what we wanted. A better weapon with evasion on it. What did I get from that again? Just Mjolnir. Which way did I come from? I think... It's like... It's thrown me off completely. Yeah. Lost my thought process of... Take your time. Calm down. Do it right. I should just get like holy breath. It's just easier. And then get my EP back up. Yeah, let's go with that one there. Good. Now we can do the monster chest. Monsters appeared. No Valky? Soon all that will await you are Erebonian chests. Time for ultra silence. Yeah. That's fair. Okay. So that's everything lined up how we should have it. So we should be heading back to the start, and I assume this is where we need the Noval key. Which means Arios awaits. Which means back to the macabre, really, doesn't it? To get a lovely little rest, you know, get my CP up mainly. There we go. Back on track. Indeed. Arios. What? I'm not gonna wear those snazzy white threads, Mr. Secretary? I only wore that uniform at President Croy's behest. Frankly, I was never comfortable in it. After the Declaration of Invalidity, I haven't felt like I have the right to wear it. The person standing before you is simply a man. Not the Secretary of Defense, not a bracer. I'm a swordsman, nothing more, nothing less. McLean, why are you self-disciplined to a fault? Man, I have so many questions I want to ask you that it's hard to sort them out in my head. I guess the first one should be, are you willing to answer them? Of course, that was my intention. Ask away, I'll answer every question you have, save for one. Alright? The accident 5 years ago is the only one. Sorry for bringing up painful memories, but could you tell me about the accident that happened 5 years ago? Yes, there's no need to hide it anymore. The accident was caused by a truck exploding on a street in the middle of the city. And as I'm sure you've realized, that was the product of an intelligence war being waged in the shadows between Erebonia and Calvard. As we thought. Don't pretend that everyone in the First Division doesn't already know the truth. Of course, the top brass made the call to keep the entire thing under wraps to avoid angering the Imperial and Republican factions. I was disappointed at the time, but I don't hold any resentment. There's still no excuse for it. And your wife, Shizuku. Yes, my family lost a lot that day. Saya lost her life and Shizuku her sight. In the 5 years since, each country's intelligence agency has developed, and the incidents from sabotage have ceased. No, the truth is there are decades worth of victims like Saya from their feuding. The list includes your parents, Lloyd, Ian's family as well. The hell? Lloyd's parents? Yes, he said they died 15 years ago in an airship crash. Yeah, they did, just like I told you before. It was so little at the time that I can barely even remember it. You don't mean to say that accident also claimed Mr. Grimwood's family, do you? But I do. His wife and children were also aboard that airship. I was lucky to still have Shizuku. Can't imagine the grief that comes with losing everyone you hold dear. After the accident, Ian and Guy came to know one another and grieved for their lost families together. I can't believe it. Even the 1st Division was unaware of this. After the incident 5 years ago, I turned in my police badge and went knocking on the Bracer Guild's door. Had my reasons for resigning. Cost of Shizuku's hospital bills, my dissatisfaction with the department. But above all, I was running away from the pain of losing Sire. With a Bracer's workload, I was never short on distractions. Didn't have time to grieve. Arios. Relationship with Ian Grimwood. It's been something I haven't been able to shake from my mind the last 2 months. So how you ever became involved with this scheme in the first place? The Croy family is well versed in finance and banking, and they even knew of the cult due to their family's lineage, but there are some gaps that it doesn't fill. Like how you knew about the intelligence war between the Empire and Republic, for one. Don't buy that either of those two have the contacts to know about that sort of thing. Nor do you have a well-documented history with either of them. And yet, once Dieter became president, he immediately appointed you as the Secretary of Defense. Which can only mean one thing. Ian is what connects you with them, isn't he? Exactly. Do you dispute that? No, you assume correctly. Just like the SSS, Guy and I often relied on Ian and his information network. He was pivotal in more than a few of our cases. He was so well informed that he was even called upon as a civil advisor during the operation to purge the cult's lodges. After I became a Brace, I continued to frequently exchange information with him. As for the Croy family, he became acquainted with them through the IBC's legal affairs. Once he had all the pieces he needed in reach, he formulated the plan that is now unfolding. Ian guided Dieter every step of the way to achieve Crossbell's independence and retain the power of the Septarian. All the while, Maria Bell and Ian were advancing their true objective behind Dieter's back. Their true objective? The Azure Zero project. Precisely. Didn't take long for Ian to realize the truth about Sire and the others' incidents. He told me not long after. That was when I decided to cooperate with him. That is your answer. So everything has gone according to Mr. Grimwood and Maria Bell's plan. It's one hell of a story. Kia in the auction? Yeah, it's obviously he took it there. Something else I've been wondering. It was you, wasn't it? You were the one who moved Kia from the bottom of the Sun Fort. Then you swapped her with the Rosenberg doll that was to be sold off at the Schwarz auction. Never occurred to me. True. It has been an unsolved mystery ever since the auction. Well done. The idea was actually Maria Bell's, not Ian's. She foresaw Joachim's actions and knew exactly how to exploit him. She was easily able to teleport us to the fort's lowest stratum, where we freed the girl from the cradle atop the altar. I then switched her with a Rosenberg doll that was brought from Revache. Maria Bell was also the one to arrange for the doll to be up for auction, and Revache was none the wiser. Can't believe that she would go that far. Alright, but what would Maria Bell gain by doing that in the first place? If she needed Kia for the project, why not just take it into custody until the time was right? First, she wanted to involve Heiyue to further jeopardize Revache's position and begin the chain that would lead to their downfall. Her plan was for the child to awaken during the auction, where she would have publicly taken action. Maria Bell would have bid on the girl's safety with the IBC's name in front of Marconi and the upset party guests. Things might have gone awry at that point had Heiyue chosen to intervene. Nevertheless, that was why I was also hiding in the mansion. We had a contingency plan for every possible outcome that could have occurred, apart from one. You two are crazy with a capital C, I swear. Does not do their preparedness justice. As for her second motive, Mirabelle wished to gauge the potential of the Septarian by having it awaken in some kind of unique situation. Gauge her potential? What does that mean? Those were Mirabelle's words, so I couldn't tell you precisely. It may have been a condition for the child to awaken from her long slumber, whether by coincidence or a whim of Arios. She finally woke up when you were in her presence. I doubt even Mirabelle could have foreseen that. But she didn't seem to mind, nor did she object to her going to live with all of you. I'm stumped, hell if I know what she was thinking. Now what in the world were you planning? The day Guy Bannings died. And finally, I want you to tell me what really happened on the day my brother died. Can you do it? Very well. It was 2 years after I resigned from the police following Sire's passing. had been cooperating with Ian and the others as they laid the groundwork for their plan. None of it legal. They'd already woven quite the conspiracy at that point. However, no one, not even the guild, had an inkling that the conspiracy was taking shape under Crossbell's surface. Save for one exception. My former partner, Guy Bannings. Guy was tenacious and had a keen eye for finding the truth. He was chasing several plots and secrets, and he was closing in. An intelligence war between Erebonia and Calvard. Speaker Hartman's connection to Revache and the remnant of the DG cult. He'd even found the thread tying it with the Croy family's plans. And then, on that rainy day, we agreed to meet at the newly established construction site of Orcus Tower. Suffice to say, he hadn't uncovered all of the project's details. But Guy's suspicions were shockingly accurate, right down to the scope of the plan itself. He predicted that Dieter would utilize the cult and mafia to eventually ascend to the top of the political world. He predicted that the bid for independence would be fueled by framing a foreign power for an attack on Crossbell City. Jeez, he really did think ahead. He even predicted that the Croy family aimed to create something that could intimidate and seize control of the entire continent. To my surprise, he got into the very heart of the conspiracy. After that, Guy refused to back down, and it was clear this wasn't something we could solve with words. And so, we began our fight to the death as the rain poured down upon us. Between both of us, I was always the better martial artist, but Guy's strength came from his unbreakable will. Our fight to the death raged as we traded blow after blow, exhausting each other's physical strength as the rain continued to fall, until finally, Guy lost his life. I was the one who took his tonfas from the scene of the crime. Did it to hide the evidence, the scars that my Tachi left on them. How terrible. Tell him. There you have it, the truth of what transpired on that rainy day. The mafioso wandering off with Guy's badge was an unforeseen twist. I believe I've answered every question you could have. There should be no more room for doubt. No. You know as well as I do that my brother's cause of death was a gunshot. Why leave out that detail in your account of that day? As a member of the police force, of course I can wield a gun. Yeah, but his persistence left me no choice. It was my last resort to settle our fight. You're lying, McLean. You never would have the opportunity to draw a second weapon like that if your life was on the line. And you sure as hell wouldn't have been able to shoot him in the back. About time you fessed up. Indeed, who really shot Guy? Please tell us. You can frame it how you'd like it, but the fact remains that I was the one who killed Guy, and then I chose to continue working on the project that had taken my former partner's life. Even now, I'm desecrating the life of an innocent girl to complete that very same project. Every sin I've committed has been for avenging Sire and securing Shizuku's future. Arios, do you truly believe Shizuku is happy with your decision? I know she isn't. But Crossbell's plight stole her mother and the light from her eyes. So long as Crossbell remains as it has been, there's no hope for salvation. That is, unless a miracle that transcends the laws of the human world happens. 3 years ago, Guy lost his life in a battle to the death with me, and he didn't even curse my name. Now Gia, holding the power of the Septarian, has healed Shizuku's eyes. What's done is done. It is impossible to undo my selfish sins. You cannot accept that, and you're welcome to convince me with force. Take up the tonfas your brother left you, and show me that you're willing to take revenge. Open the path before you and take back what you love. Fine. Let's get one thing straight. I'm not here to avenge my brother. We're a modest police division that was established to honor Guy Banning's will. The Special Support Section is carrying the hearts and wishes of so many today, including Shizuku. That's why we're going to get over that barrier that you made for us and take Kia back. We'll solve this case, once and for all. You tell him, Nita. Shizuku is waiting for us to drag you back to Orcus Tower. We will not back down. You four never change. We're not alone. We'll support them with everything we've got.
いいだろう。 八王一刀流、二の型奥義回伝、アリオス・マクレイン。一身上の都合により義に背き道を外れ勝手を貫かせてもらう。来るがいい、特務支援か。いいだろう。
I was hoping the music would have lined up better then.
八王が多い。しかも見るがいい。
この勝負絶対に負けられない。
Right. Question is, what do we want to do? Obviously, we need to get a similar thing we had going on to last time.
任せて。
But it's a case of kinda need alt steal 150% damage. It's like, I'm gonna try and take out those guys as quickly as possible.
任せろ。
And let's actually unleash you. I want the little guys gone.
くらえベルゼルガー。
Nice bit of damage.
それ。
Let's tip it for that. It's nearly got one. And let's be sure as well. If I can get rid of one, I'll be happier. So then I can get rid of the other one fairly quickly, I imagine.
行きます。栄養システム開放します。位相空間にアクセス。絶対衝撃を個別展開。ゼロフィールド。
It's fine because we've got the zero field and everything.
俺の番だな。
Let's go walk on. Can unleash it again. I've seen it, so that's you gone. That's good.
やるな。
Fantastic.
俺の番だな。
I still want to try and pull him further away if I can.
行きます。
Alright, so what I want now is get Fortuna
ド
going.
ライブ開始。それ。はい。
So Tio can actually unleash a hell of a lot very quickly. Very powerfully. Because we do have... The thing is, like, I'm thinking Genesis Flood, because it's like, that's the 5th one on that list. 176 EP. Let's go based on the EP. Go Shadowblade.
エニグマ駆動。
任せてくれ。
Let's try and pull him really far.
任せろ。
You, I actually want you to get healing up.
ほら。
So what's this then? Good, good, good.
俺の番だな。
Let's go with the guard.
エニグマ行く
Play
ぜ
it。safe as best we can. Just to keep unleashing that on him as well. Because that's a big bit of damage that comes out on him.
ドライブ開始。
Good.
いや。
Good.
それ。
Good.
よもやここまでやるとは。せい。
任せてくれ。
Okay, still all good. Guard, we don't need it over there. Get it on the line.
はい。
駆動。
Shadowblade
ドライ
again.
ブ開始。
それ。よっしゃ。
And let's see here. And heal you up.
ほら。
木に裏。
それ。
Good. Skip burst.
行くぜ
It's gotta be it, right? No. Ah,
さてと
watched all that for nothing.
や
There we go.
データ収集終了しました。
Zeram?
ロイド、他の者たちも本当に強くなったな。
That's because you always are standard, Arios. That's right, without you waiting at the summit, I don't know if we'd have climbed this far. Feel the same way. You're always the barrier we were measured against, and we had to strive for. Spare me. I don't deserve that kind of praise now of all times. Arios, the person who shot my brother that day wasn't you. It was Mr. Grimwood, wasn't it? God damn it. What makes you think that? Simple process of elimination. Given the murder's circumstances, the only remaining suspect other than Mr. Grimwood are Dieter and Maria Bell. Dieter didn't know the broader plan. Maria Bell doesn't fit the profile. She had no connection to my brother. You said it yourself, Mr. Grimwood and Guy knew each other well. Given his line of work and numerous trips abroad, I wouldn't be surprised if he knew how to use a handgun for self-defense. What do you have to say? Not bad. Suppose I have to give credit where it's due. Arios. Looks to me like we're both at our limit. How do we call it a tie for now? Don't be ridiculous. You know full well that I can't let you leave. If you plan on making it to your wedding next month, you'll have to strike me down. As if I could ever do something like that. If I took you down, how would you and Shizuku ever make it to our big day? I haven't told anyone about this project of yours yet. Thought about getting Dudley to lend me a hand, but I don't know. He's too rigid for this kind of case. Haven't even let Sergei in on it. Wild, huh? What? Do you realize that you're giving me an even more reason to kill you? Nah, I don't think so. You're too honest to go through with it. If you weren't, you wouldn't have come here all alone for an honorable fight. Come on, man, why don't we save the fighting for later and go grab some drinks? We haven't had a good conversation in what, 2 years now? You can listen to me brag all about my brother and smoking hot fiancé. You never change, do you? Your brother, he's already 15, isn't he? Yep, unlike me, he's a real bright kid. Thinking of sending him to some fancy schmancy school somewhere. Anyway, where to? It's raining and guarantee is probably the closest. Ian? So, you were the puppet master all along. Forgive me, Guy. Thought about inviting you too, considering what happened to your parents. In the end, I knew that you would never have approved. Ian, you got me there. You at the helm, Ian. Maybe that project will work out after all. But I'm sure someone will eventually take my place. Yes, I imagine so. Guy, stay with me. Oh, damn it. Sorry about this. Lloyd. Cecile. My chest tightened up then. I'm not the one who was shot. Guy. So that's how... Damn, that's cold. Thank you for recounting my brother's final moments. Don't deserve your thanks. It may be harder to get through to. His determination is also strong. Let's see if you can get through to them. It's going to take everything you have. chains have been broken. Lloyd. Finally. Finally I was able to fulfill the promise I made to Guy. Thank you, everyone. Never would have been able to without you. What the hell are you talking about? It was because of you that we were finally able to overcome the barrier that Arios presented us. Furthermore, doing so dispelled the mystery surrounding Guy's death. Exactly. We simply wanted to support you, just as we always have. Fortunately, I think our greatest trial is still ahead of us. You're right. Mirabelle, Mr. Grimwood, and Kido are all waiting for us, huh? Yeah. Final seal should have been released. Let's head on back to the sanctuary and investigate. Trip Dot. He's unconscious, but his pulse is stable and his life isn't in any danger. It's one hell of a fight, man. It didn't even matter that it was outnumbered. He certainly lives up to his title. I'm glad we won. I'm sure Shizuku is worried sick. I'd like to bring Arios back to the Macabre, but Mirabelle and Mr. Grimwood are waiting. Feel bad, but there will be time to come back once it's over. Alright, let's be off. Arios is unconscious. So I'm assuming, based on everything going on here, it doesn't sound like it's another domain, it sounds like it's final boss time. The seal blocking the elevator has been lifted, and Kier is likely just above here. No doubt about it. We managed to beat Arios, but we still have Mirabelle to contend with. There's no telling what she's capable of. Let's return to the Macabre and make our final preparations. Can't afford to fail. We'll take Kier back, no matter the cost. Right. I'd advise you take care of any unfinished business you have before we go up there. Like finding that last fragment. Which one am I missing? It's gotta be like in the event stuff, isn't it? Fragments. Where are the fragments? It's the only thing, it's like, what fragments am I missing? That's what I need to know. Which one am I missing? Someone let me know quickly. Although, by the time you read this, hear this, it's like, probably would have finished the game. But, I'll look into it as well and see if I can find out what I'm missing. But, we're going to be finishing this part here. We might see if there's anything going on in the Macabre. I don't know. Probably will be. There'll probably be a few things to talk about. Because we're taking on some more domains, you know. But, in the next part, probably be heading for the final boss. Ta-da for now.